one was gnarly, brain hemorrhage, and it changed me. And
Well, that wasn't like, that was a real like TBI then, like a brain injury for real. Oh,
Wow.
shit.
and so yeah, it happened December 2020.
During the shoot for the last movie, Jackass movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
And by May, it was just steadily downhill. And but I got luckily, I got on antidepressants, and it really turned me back around.
Did it just go dark for you? Did things just start to look like grim and like depression, that kind of stuff?
Yeah. Intrusive thoughts, just everything was just piling up. I was drowning.
Yeah.
And no matter what people said to me, they couldn't break into my false reality.
Yeah.
So it was just your brain plays tricks on you sometimes.
Wow.
And mine was really playing tricks on me. And but yeah, thank God. Then eventually I got off the antidepressants, and I was waiting for the shoe to drop, but I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. Wow. How do you know this? Like you're on medication. How did you feel like you were getting better?
All the symptoms I had that I was just described
You're slowly
went away. I slowly came back to reality and realized all the things that I thought were happening weren't happening.
Wow.
And
what the fuck, man? Wow.
So, and then I was in Italy with my girlfriend, and I was waiting for my medication to arrive, and it just kept getting lost in customs. And so,
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
and I was like, oh, I guess I'm off my medication now. And then I was, you're a little anxious. 'Cause
Yeah.
But then I was like, I feel just fine.
Wow,
So-
that's good.
Awesome. That
Yeah.
was not my experience getting off meds
what happened
at
to you?
all. No, like I thought that I could just cold turkey my meds, but this was in high school. And I got off my Zoloft for a couple days, and I ended up in a BHC in a psych ward.
Are you supposed to
5150.
taper off of
Yeah,
it?
you're supposed to taper off like slowly. But maybe for this particular one, it was like especially important that you taper slowly, and I didn't. I was like, I'm done. And yeah, it backfired a lot because all the stuff just came back with like a fury, and I was a little bit confused even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like me, for my medication, I was taking them every day, and then I realized like there were days where I was just sitting at home, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't take it. So now I just take it when I think I'm gonna need it.
But you're still on the Ritalin, right?
Yeah, but I take it when when I knew Johnny was coming, so I want to be able to listen and focus on what people are saying and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were talking about antidepressants.
No, but we're just talking medication in general.
Yeah. I'm prescribed Adderall for ADHD.
Oh, so you do that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember taking the some tests after my last concussion.
Yeah.
And I took a series of tests, and the doctor came in and was like, "Do you have trouble paying attention?" I was like, "Yeah, I could." I'm like, I can't sit to edit. I can't do anything, and right now. And he goes, I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Because you scored a 19." I'm like, "Out of 20?" He said, "Nope, out of 100."
Wow.
Yeah.
What were the tests like?
They test you on you're staring at this screen and these letters.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But
it worked.
I didn't do great.
Oh, yeah. Out of 100, I want to take that test.
You should, yeah.
Yeah. I think on Ritalin I do okay. But
Yeah.
Well, if you're on Ritalin,
right? Oh, no Ritalin. Take it with no
Yeah,
Ritalin?
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
that's-
yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, I feel like right now I could take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there are times, like sometimes, Johnny, I'm at the Comedy Store and I'm on Ritalin, and comics will be like, "What's going on with you right now?" And I go, "What do you mean?" And they're like, "You're here." I go, "What do you mean?" They go, "Well, usually in the last 20 years, you're like, you'll like say something really quickly and just walk away."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something like psychotic.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And they're like, "You've literally sat here for 5 minutes and you've heard my story."
Yeah.
And like, you're like normal. I go, "Oh, that's I'm sorry if I did that before. You know what I mean? But now I explain to them I'm on medication, this and that. So it does work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can focus and you're not hovering above. You actually land. You know?
Yeah. I fucking hate thinking about 10,000 things at one time. You know what I mean? So you're not going to do any more Jackass movies then? Because of your body?
Well, I don't know if we'll do another one, but if I did, I couldn't do any stunts where I could get another concussion. You know, I can do things. I don't care if I break my wrist or arm or whatever. No one cares. But I just can't have any more concussions.
You guys should have a Korean on it, just FYI.
Hey,
diversify.
Why just diversify Jackass?
I would.
I'm a Jackass.
I would.
You know what I mean?
Bobby,
Yeah.
say no more.
I would literally do it.
You're going to wish you had it.
Really? Really? I think,
Well, do you want? Okay, I'll ask you.
okay, go ahead.
Do you want like the half experience of being in Jackass, or do you want the full experience?
What I want to do is I want to be able to. I want the full experience.
Ooh, what does that entail?
Like, okay, here's what I don't want to be.
You're treated like a cast member.
Yeah, I want to be treated like a cast member.
Okay.
What does that mean, though? What the fuck does that mean?
I mean, it's like you usually. Sometimes we have guest stars and we let them do their thing, and they're not targeted. Right?
Oh, right.
If you want the full experience,
Yeah.
It's not a definite you'll be targeted, but it's or a definite anything would come of it, but you'll be treated like everybody.
I feel like that would work for you. He's sort of a thrill seeker.
Yeah.
Like he would be okay being
all right.
electrocuted.
Or I saw something that never. I don't think ended up on the shows. I think Wee Man, Jason or something showed it to me, but it was like Chris Pontius. Maybe we have to cut this out because it's crazy. He is outside on a lawn chair and he's jerking off.
Oh, that was at my house.
Oh, now we know the location.
Oh yeah.
We got the location.
Was that your house?
Oh,
he was jerking off and then he was about to come and he started chasing people around. Like that's sort of.
Oh wait, no,
that's sort of
that
my
was
wheelhouse.
I'm sorry, that was at Tripp's house.
Oh, that Tripp's house. Yeah, were you there?
I was.
Yeah.
There's two incidents. There's two incidents.
Yeah.
The first one was you're talking about, I believe, is for the Playgirl Pontius shoot.
Maybe I don't know. I remember seeing
For Jackass. He had a full erection, right?
Yeah, full erection.
Okay.
Big dick.
That was the first. Yeah, he's
bigger than yours.
He's packing the lumber. Oh yeah.
Okay, good,
Oh yeah.
good.
It's like a walking stick full of bagels.
It's pretty
But
big.
I had a broken ankle at the time, so he finished all over himself, and then he decided he wanted to give people a hug.
Oh wow.
So he's chasing me,
Yeah.
and that is the most frightened I ever was on Jackass.
Oh my
He
God.
gets right up, he almost got me, and something shiny catches his eye that way, and he takes off that way. I was like,
Oh, thank
God.
Wow.
Because he's strong, too.
Yeah, and there was a lot of cum.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question about cum.
Okay. we're professionals.
Science alert.
Yeah, we have it.
Like,
so.
no, this is something I never really considered before. Are men afraid of each other's cum then?
Well, yeah.
Because like,
I don't want. I mean, I like my bros, but I don't want.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'd rather have on my body.
okay.
I'd rather have. You remember Aliens, the blood?
Yeah.
I'd rather have that on my body.
Oh, I'm more scared of blood, but
no,
like,
but
cum just
it
seems
burns
so,
through metal. Their blood
Yeah.
in Alien.
It just seems so alkaline.
Watch the movie, dude. Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't be afraid of like my friends discharge. Like,
Well,
Well, that's to each their own.
you have a very healthy outlook in relationship.
so cum
with your
is
friends.
scary.
Okay, if she
between
had
men.
a discharge and
Yeah.
she had it all over her body, would you hug her?
Well, general.
I think that
I
not-
might give her a polite bow.
Oh.
Or a fist
I
bump.
think it's more like if I didn't know somebody, then it would be obviously disgusting. But I'm more terrified of blood. What are you talking about, Bobby?
I'm fine with cum.
That's
I don't know.
to get you.
Well,
Unless it's not in my mouth.
thank God you said that because maybe work something up. for you.
Yeah. So in the next Jackass thing, you know what I mean?
Cum
Since I'm-
segment. It has to
that's
be a
cum
cum segment.
Yeah. I think I'm fine with it. I just don't want to eat it. And because I don't want to get sick.
That's reasonable.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, is it bad for you?
Dude, we do it our whole lives.
Who's we?
Girls.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And I mean, you have. I know you've swallowed cum before.
What do you mean?
Be real.
What do you mean?
what do you,
I don't know what you
mean?
I don't know what
That was pretty direct.
what do you mean?
In your younger years when you were doing...
Yes.
You swallowed.
Just blink if it's Oh, so
Bobby Lee is not a spitter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I did but I've tasted my own as well. Let's move on. I don't want to talk about this, but it's
I feel like that part's normal.
that's normal. Yeah. So so you you've never tasted your own cum.
Yeah. I've had some like shoot up.
yeah.
Oh, like
some accidents.
air.
Yeah.
it's like feeding tuna to a dolphin or whatever.
I mean, I wasn't trying to catch it, but it just kind of
whatever they do. Yeah. Okay. So the next Jackass movie, you're gonna probably not do as many of the dangerous shit.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I'll take a more of a backseat approach, a more of a Jeff Tremaine approach, and
Like, do this, like earpiece kind of guy.
well, no, we're all there.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no earpieces. It's just
But the movies kill it, right?
they
do well.
luckily done good.
Yeah. So why wouldn't? What is Paramount? Why wouldn't they do it every other year or every 3 years?
Well, it's just I know it's what we do is silly, but they're special to us, and we want it. You gotta really, really want to do that type of movie to do it, because they're very dangerous.
Yeah.
And so like you and your buddies are going to be putting your neck on the line. So
Has anybody been close to literally dying?
sure, yeah. There's been a few times with me and a couple of other people.
What do you mean, like death? I mean, like
I was riding the Red Rocket in the second movie, and it's like an Acme Red Rocket.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it exploded while I was on it. A foot-long metal rod shot out the sides. One went like this far from my ribs. It would have
Jesus.
cut me in two.
Oh my God.
And one went back like 300 yards and split our two art guys like right between their heads. It would have decapitated
Oh
them.
my fucking God.
So there's been a few incidents like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Well, what about any of the animals, like a bear or an alligator? Nothing?
Well, not almost death, but we were a little reckless in the last movie with Aaron and the bear.
Yeah. Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah,
That was
because they told us the steps a bear would do before it bites and won't stop biting.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's looking for it was semi-trained, so it's looking for a reward. It'll nudge you, it'll nudge you again, then it'll nibble, then it'll nibble again, and then after that, you're fucked.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah, that.
yeah, the guy was really. Jeff was basically holding the trainer back.
Oh my God, that's what I want to do.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
You're not going to do
Yeah.
anything you want to do. You're going to do exactly something you won't want to do.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? You know what, Johnny? I like the challenge. If it ever happens, I would love to do it.
Okay.
I'm just throwing out there in the universe.
Okay, you guys heard
Everyone
him.
knows.
Hey guys, we'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting this show. If you'd like more info or just want to use our Tiger Belly codes, you can go to betterhelp.com/belly and helixsleep.com/belly. Enjoy the show.
Hey guys, enough.
Like
What's better, Segura's place or Rogan's place?
Or our place, you got to
Different.
watch. You got to watch here.
Wait, Sarah, I wanted to
Really?
bring the mic. I want to add
Get
this on.
closer.
Give
Okay.
us the scoop.
I don't want to get in trouble. I mean, actually,
Not gonna get in
I
trouble.
didn't do anything.
No. It's just your opinion about what studio is better. So Sarah Hyland went to Austin.
Are we on now?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Every time.
she
Are we
experienced.
doing it?
She experienced, you know what I mean, a couple of new studios. She went to Tom Segura's studio with Christine, and then she went to Rogan's. Which one's nicer?
They're different.
Which one's nicer? Which one would you rather
Why
have?
are you so nervous, though, about answering this?
Yeah.
Because they're massive? They're like, I'm not nervous. I'm just careful, I guess. I'm careful. No, not in a nervous. They were all amazing. Tom wasn't even there.
What would
It
you
was
prefer, though,
For yourself.
for yourself?
I would say Tom and Christina. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear that, Rogan?
Okay, but wait, don't wait.
You hear that?
Wait.
You hear that, Papa?
The food options were different though.
Yeah.
Like you're right. Like Joe Rogan, as soon as you walk in,
Deer meat?
Meat chips.
meat chips. No, well, it's not just meat. I ate meat chips. They were literally chicken chips. They were like chicken skin chips. Everything in there is just a meat locker. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. So you walk in, and then there's a vending machine with like vitamins and buffalo meat and like elk meat sticks.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Here's a real fact. When Rogan as a kid saw Bambi, he got excited when the mom died.
Super hard. Super
Yeah,
hard.
just a true
Childhood
fact.
trauma is Rogan's joy.
Yes, his joy.
Yeah.
So what's it like doing the road?
What's it like?
Yeah.
Well, first
you
off, we
having fun?
should introduce her.
Oh yeah,
Everyone.
go do the countdown.
Do a song. Let's do a song.
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Sada, tall white,
Yeah.
North woman.
Yeah.
She's the North woman. We saw the Northman last night, and I thought about you when I was watching it.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd be a shaman for sure.
Okay.
You'd have the headpiece. Her eyes would be gouged out. She'd have like a thing around her eyes,
Yeah.
and she'd be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you whites are weird, right? That's what she whispers to me during the Northman.
Why you gotta
What?
expose me?
No,
like this?
white people are weird.
That's half of you, Kalila.
Yeah.
Half of you.
Yeah,
I am half white. I'm
Yeah.
not denying my whiteness.
Round of applause. So Sarah Hyland is a very funny sketch artist, very funny stand-up, very funny podcaster. She was my ex-girlfriend.
Ow, ow!
Ow, ow. And I love her to bits and pieces. So give her a round of applause. Sarah. Yeah. So the North woman. Are you, do you have roots from the Viking age?
Well, I do. It's funny because I actually caught the last part of Jessica's the podcast you did with Jessica Kirsten, and you mentioned you're like, yeah, she has a long torso.
Yeah.
I've never been described as a long torso.
You have a very long torso.
I don't have a.
You have a long everything. You're a tall girl.
long.
Yeah.
What do you expect her to have a
long.
short toe?
No, but when I was watching the movie last night,
yeah.
I feel like you could do this, right? And walk through a village like that. Right? Do this real quick for me. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be so scary.
I win. I got
You win.
I
Yeah.
win. Yeah, well, and lanky. That's another word you've described me for a long time now.
Well, I mean,
I like to say model-esque.
yeah, you have a model.
No, you always soften the edge. You do. You actually said
See,
it.
see
No,
that?
it
I
was fine.
soften your edge.
Yeah, you softened it up.
Yeah.
Softened it up.
I also only date beautiful women.
You do.
Hey.
So anyway, so what's it like going on the road with Jess?
Okay. Well, to answer your question, the first one, I do
yeah,
have
go
a
ahead.
little bit of Viking.
Oh, go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you used to.
There's Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Sarah.
I just feel
Yeah.
like you could be their kid or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Our
what
sister,
side of the family is Viking?
My dad's.
Yeah.
But it's hard to tell.
Tim Hyland.
Tim.
I love him.
Big Tim.
What a great guy.
Because he's a tall guy.
Yeah.
He's like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
He's very lanky. He's thin.
But he also has one of those faces that is instantaneously trustworthy.
Yeah.
He looks
know what I
like Lethgo. What's his name?
John Lithgow.
Lithgow.
That's what he looks
Oh,
like.
Winston Churchill?
Yeah, he's got a Churchill vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's like a salesman.
You know what I mean? Like, so if Germany was invading Normandy, right?
Okay.
I would want Tim to be on our side.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Leading the ship.
Yeah, he also he played. Remember he did the Elvis thing?
He plays guitar.
Guitar. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just I tell your family I said hi. I miss them.
do.
Hey, Wicca! What are you laughing at?
Why did you do it that way?
Because
He had to learn the Ouija.
yeah, so I did 2 weeks in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I'm on reservation dogs, and I hung out with Craig, Deer and Water. I met the Red Corn family. You know what I mean? And I was really immersed into the native culture. I think I have native spirit, you know, and I found out about some of my behaviors in the past
Could have been.
is wrong.
Is wrong.
I'll give you an example.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go back.
Let's go back. So,
I like
when
that you're going straight to the source and asking these people, hey, was this thing that I did wrong? Even though I've been telling you for a long time,
Yeah.
You know the picture?
it's wrong. Like, he's never
Yeah.
believed me.
Show the photo.
I'm like, hey, you can't go to a mall. And just
So I went to a mall in Canada years ago. All right, and I'm asking you as a white person,
Okay.
right, and also a friend,
Okay.
to see if this is wrong.
Sure.
Okay.
Hope.
So I'm in.
Sure.
So I'm in
White
Edmonton,
person.
right?
But yeah.
only half of me can help you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
and-
of me can
yeah.
help you.
And Rick Bronson owns a room in Edmonton. It's one of my favorite clubs.
Yeah.
But it's in a mall, and in the mall there's like a little, you know, a mall-y photo studio. And you walk in, there's 3 things you can choose from.
Yeah.
The colonial, like Downtown Abbey look,
Yeah.
which I'm not into that vibe. Yeah. Because it's like Asians back then in that vibe, we washed the laundry.
Yeah, railroad.
They didn't have the clothes. And then you could either be a cowboy or an Indian.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
That's bad.
Why do you still have this? I thought I took it down from his Instagram.
Yeah, where'd you get this from?
This one
Yeah.
is from Pinterest. People like to pin it for inspiration. People have been pinning this for inspiration for parties.
Yeah. It is a funny photo, though.
That's
It's
amazing.
great.
It's
The
a
gun. The gun is
yeah,
great.
yeah.
But what did you learn?
Yeah,
I learned that was wrong. That's not good.
You can't do that.
2022. 2022.
So I was obviously, I'm there. What I love about Reservation Dogs is, you know, all the writers are native.
yeah.
Half the staff, like in terms of makeup and sound, and everyone are native.
Yeah.
And the stars are all native, and you're immersed in it. You're right, and you learn about the culture. We went to an expo, an art exhibition. We bought
The
stuff.
Muskogee art market.
Art market on a
bought a
Saturday,
bunch
and we
of cool
bought a
things.
bunch of stuff there. And so I was just sitting around at lunch with a bunch of people, and I go, "Hey, FYI, I went to a mall. My girlfriend thought this was bad. I go, you know, I went to." I went
Guys,
to a
is this
mall.
crazy or what?
Is this crazy
Is
or
my
what?
girlfriend crazy?
Yeah. I went to a mall and I just dressed up as a native person and I took some photos, right? And they're like, "That's the worst thing you could do."
Yes.
And I go, "Why?" And they go, "Would you do that with blackface?"
Oh boy.
And I go, "Yeah."
Yeah. So what's the problem?
But no, I go, "No, I wouldn't." And then I try to make arguments.
What were your? Okay, I don't want to hear.
I want to hear it. I'll talk it through with you. My arguments were,
Okay.
and I was wrong. All right.
Okay.
So my arguments were, well, you know, if they had a samurai thing at the mall and white people did that, and then they go, and what if they did the eyeliner thing with the eyes?
Oh, the wingtips. Yeah.
That's what you call them?
The way-
Wingtips?
Wing.
Yeah.
Wingtips.
Yeah. I think our eyes are this so we don't see peripheral.
I mean, you did tell us the history why Asians had small eyes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The sun.
Wait,
Yeah, the sun.
Asians don't.
Is that
don't-
true?
I
Is
have
that a
good
true?
periphery.
I have pretty good periphery too, but periphery. But yeah, what's the word?
Peripheral.
Periphery?
Yeah, peripheral.
What is it? Peripheral? Is it peripheral?
Peripheral.
Peripheral.
Peripheral. Anyway.
vision.
Peripheral.
And I go, yeah, that would be wrong. Then I go, what about Halloween? Like I've seen people wear ninja.
You put them in a position to have to defend why it's wrong. It's so uncomfortable.
Right, but then Sterling came by,
Good.
the showrunner, and he goes, basically, you know, you're supporting, you know, rape, pillaging, you know what I mean, oppression. And I also asked about, you know, the mascots and stuff, and
Yeah.
Washington.
you know, and it completely just put me in a thing of just I get it, you know, and it's all fucked up and wrong, and it's based on a tragic history. And anyway, so I regret doing that. I apologize that I did that, and you were right.
1 point, Kalila.
Yeah. Are you and Jen are you guys thinking about ever adopting a kid, having a child?
I mean, not now or in the near future.
Yeah.
But life is long. I don't know, but like not right now. But it's not like completely off the table.
I always thought that you would be a good mother.
Yeah, I love.
You were in Tulsa too long.
Yeah.
I know every sound I make turns into a
That's a very personal question.
That's okay. That's okay.
I thought it was going to be a pitch to why you should adopt an Asian baby. And I thought you were going to give her like.
Okay, that's a good
I
question.
did. We did try to have a kid though once. It was a Pacific Islander, and we only tried
What
once.
does a Pacific Islander mean?
What kind?
You looked at me and got a little sad. Was it a little Filipino boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
It
how?
was. Well, we only tried. It's very expensive,
It is.
so we only tried one time. Like it's literally like 35 grand for one time. For one time.
Wait, so you have to spend $35,000 for a Filipino kid?
It wasn't.
What?
No, I'm just asking. I'm just throwing it out there.
I felt that.
I'm asking. I'm just asking what the
We didn't
price
for
find
is.
any
value.
kid.
For it's the
For
process.
any kid. I'm just saying the dude we picked was a Filipino kid because I
From the
liked his
Philippines.
interview. Yeah.
And how old was
I
he?
liked what he said. Because he mentioned like his mom sang the Beatles to him when he was a kid. So I was like, oh, that's dope.
Oh.
No, I'm serious because you can't like the photos they give you
Yeah.
are like you know a year old. So
Yeah.
you have no idea what the guy looks like. You just go off of like you know their blood type, the things that the people in the office gave them. You know,
Yeah.
so you can paint any photo you want. But then they give an audio where you can hear the voice and like they answer questions. And that's how we made the decision of who, like, a what dude. But he was cool. He was dope. He was like a cool. I liked him, and truly, like the last.
How old
thing,
was he?
Probably he was in his early 20s, like when he did that. And I mean, they're all. You can't be that old.
That kid was Bruno Mars. You missed out.
Wait. You were going to adopt a kid from in his early 20s?
No, the guy who did the interview.
He was
Oh my god! No, the guy who did the interview was like in his early 20s.
Yeah, but how old was the kid? A baby?
Sweet, we're talking about a donor. Like it was a sperm donor.
I thought you were talking. Oh,
I think he thought you were talking about adopting.
adopting a kid.
no,
So I was
no.
like, what the fuck is going on
Cost
here?
35 grand.
How does a baby
sweetie.
know who the Beatles are?
We were gonna adopt a 25.
Yeah. I'm like,
Just
I like the
hang out.
White Album. Abbey Road is all right.
Google Gaga.
Goo Goo Gaga. Yeah.
You know,
He's
I've
big.
been sort of thinking,
Yeah.
well, no, that's not the right thing to say because you're a very viable donor.
Yeah.
But sometimes I look at people and I'm like, oh, like that would be a good, like, should our stuff stop working? Mm-hmm. I do look at people like, oh, like I would like that genetics to,
Yeah.
you know, make
I
a
think I have
baby.
good genetics.
I think you have, well, you and I do not have good genetics.
What do you mean? That's
We're-
offensive. What you just said.
Not to myself.
Your genetics are fine.
My genetics are horrible. I've talked about wanting to kill my bloodline many times. I come from very, very bad people.
Insane.
Bad people in my family.
No, that's
Lots of-
Tell you fucking
Tell her
pump
to
her,
keep
pump
It's
her
it
up.
not that you can't. I'll always pump you. I always do,
Yes,
but you
Sarah
have to
does.
also respect. Like it's her.
Yeah.
No, Bobby, no.
Yeah. No,
You know why you?
because she's looking at it from the prism of trauma. When she looks
But
in the
it's
mirror.
still her perspective.
But
Yeah, but it's skewed, and it's not. I don't.
All
think-
of our perspective is skewed.
I know, but that's not what the reality is.
Reality is
there is
skewed.
science to back up
Let's
like
go deep. This is
generational
insane.
trauma passed
This whole
down
conversation
from
is
like
insane.
parent to child.
Yeah.
So it's like for me, right?
Yeah.
Like who's crunching?
Will you stop crunching your ass cheeks? Yeah.
I just have a lot, you know, I don't have to explain it for the 10th time, but, you know, you've met my family. There are murderers. There are, you know, lots of people incarcerated. There's a lot of people with very, like, what I think is potent evil inside of them.
Your Uncle Lula, what's his name?
Hello, sleepers. Gilbo here. Before we get to the Angela White episode, we've got a couple of announcements for you, so please take a listen. New merch, sponsors, you know, all the good stuff. Also, before the episode, we got a special little interview with Bobo and his favorite comedian, Louis Katz. So sit back, open your ears, and enjoy the episode.
Hello, everybody. My name is Captain Bob, and we got my sea captain's assistant, Kalila, and we have new merch out, and I'm very excited about it. It's one of my favorite series, I think, and it's based on children's book. This one's based on the Giving Tree, and it's a papaya tree.
Oh.
And look, it's like little baby you on the bottom of it.
Exactly, little baby Eve in the bottom, and then We got this shirt. Show them that.
We got
Yeah,
black
and this
gray.
one is based on Goodnight Moon, right, Gil?
Yep.
Yep.
And it's really cute. You have Bobby sleeping in his bed right there, and I think I'm sitting on the chair.
You are.
like maybe reading you a book or something.
Wow.
Check it out on what's the website?
Slupkingdom.com.
Thank you to our sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the most fun I've had, winning up to 25 times my money this football season, and now I can play during basketball season too. You can just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and place your entry. It's that easy, guys.
Go to prizepicks.com/belly and use code belly for a first deposit match up to $100. That's prizepicks.com/belly and use code belly for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks,
Daily fantasy sports made easy. It's weird that we even still have each other's numbers.
Yes, it is. It's weird that you reply to me. Thank you.
No, because I always, even when you were a young one,
Yes.
I always knew, I go, this guy is so funny.
Ah, thanks, man. Thank you. Why are you just staring at me now?
I think he wants a compliment.
Oh. I thought you were going to go on about how I'm funny, but now I will. If it's my turn, I will go ahead and.
I don't know. You would think that. No, but I mean, you would think.
No, easy. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
an easy dude to. I feel like, and I would say this, even if you weren't pushing the compliment, I think you're like one of those like funny bones comics. Like I can't even judge with what anything you're doing is funny or not, because everything you do is just funny to me. Like it's just like you just have such a
nice.
deep funny essence.
That's
and I
really
mean that sincerely.
That's so nice.
Not I would say that to someone else even if you weren't here. I really think
Yeah, that's very kind-hearted and nice. And I also didn't think that you were going to last in New York that long.
you kept telling me to move back. So every time I talk to you, you're like, I will help you out. You chew dip?
It's fun, yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong?
No, I just didn't. Things have changed.
I mean,
Yeah, times have changed. You weren't a dip guy.
yeah. I'm more country.
I'm a little more rock and roll.
Yeah. I mean, but so you.
Oh, so yeah, I've been in New York now like 15 years. I realized for like 5 years I was telling people I've been there for 10 years, and then I decided I need to add more numbers.
Yeah.
So I've been there for a while now. And you always said like, "What are you doing here? This is a mistake. You look sickly. Why don't you come back to LA?" He said that. He was like, You look pale. You're unhealthy. This is sad. This is bad for your career. All that stuff. And you were right.
No, I don't think I was.
I don't know.
I mean, look at you now.
Look at me now.
You have special coming out?
I do have a special coming out.
Yeah. And congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And I always thought, well, I have a joke I still sometimes do that you and I wrote.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is it?
It was the Down syndrome making love joke.
Oh, you helped him with that? You're the one that helped him with that one?
I can barely remember, but it sounds pretty classic to me.
Yeah. Yeah, you helped me with that.
That's awesome.
I think we were talking about it, and then we were laughing about it at a coffee shop or something.
I think it was the one weekend I worked with you at Caroline's, like way back in the day.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
I was going through a breakup, and you're like, "Don't worry, there's plenty of women."
Wait. You fuck?
Yeah, I fuck.
A lot?
Fuck yeah.
Were you single now, or you have somebody?
No, I actually, and this is bad for this. The special's all about a breakup I went through. I had a horrible breakup right when I turned 40, so I want people to feel sad during the special. But I just got married in July, so everything's okay.
Congrats.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Is she Jewish?
No,
Whoa.
Yeah.
What is she?
she's half Sicilian, half Portuguese.
She's a darker.
Yes, she looks Latina, but she's not. She should have like. I don't know.
I think you say ISIS, but
No.
Okay.
She looks ISIS, but not ISIS with a dash of Hamas.
Yeah. Touchy.
No, she looks Latina, and she took my last name stupidly, where the Jew last name has gone down in value, and a Latina last name would go up.
You think
in value.
so?
Fuck yeah.
I don't know.
I think so.
You do?
I think as long as you got your papers in order, I think so.
Yeah. I don't want to really dive into it, but I'm sorry for what's going on in the world.
It's all right. It is kind of your fault, but I appreciate you apologizing.
Yeah.
It is.
What I want is peace and love in the world.
Yes.
I don't like violence. Do you?
No, I'm also going to take a stand against violence here.
You've never punched anybody.
Yeah, I have punched someone once.
Ooh.
I got in he hates when I talk about it, but I didn't. I got in a fight with Brent Weinbach once. I got in a fist fight with Brent Weinbach. Yes. He hates when I talk about it.
Having a fight with like
Brent Weinbach?
Really?
Yes.
That's who you chose.
I didn't choose him. He chose me.
It's like It's like this is what you said.
for the
I had a fight with air. Hey, dude, you know what? I had a fight the other day with nothing. It's like no, he's a great comic, nicest guy in the world.
He's a hilarious
But why
comic.
would
We
you even
watched the
start
beat.
something with him?
Well, we were young. We were crazy. You know,
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
competition back then.
Yeah.
I was kind of making fun of him a little bit in the green room. He thought I took it too far.
Where?
At the Punchline in San Francisco.
Okay.
He slapped me in the face. I was shocked that he would just slap me in the face.
That's insane.
He left,
Wow.
and then a few days later, we
like a gust of wind.
We had it out. It was. He knocked my glasses.
Really?
That's embarrassing.
Wow.
When you
Have you had like beefs?
oh man, do I got beefs?
You've had beefs with comedians.
Oh, I got beefs.
Yeah.
Oh, you want one? All
Yeah, I
here's-
need a beef.
So all right, so
I need a beef.
I'm at the Vancouver Comedy Festival back when there's a festival there. I'm getting picked up. I'm a girl from Portland meet me there. She doesn't have a phone, so I got to meet her at the hotel at the right time. She's taking a bus up.
Right.
I didn't have a lot of money. She had even less.
Yeah.
And so the van comes to pick me up. It's picking me up and Odenkirk's family, and Odenkirk is in the car.
Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, he's in the van, and the van is bringing us back to the place.
Yeah.
On the way back, I'm like, I got to meet her at the right time. He's like, hey, do you guys mind if we go to this chocolate shop that I love? This is a chocolate shop I love. My family wants to go there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, kind of, but I don't say anything because he's Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah.
They go. They got me and the driver waiting in the parking lot. They come back.
You're stressing out.
5 minutes later. Not only that, they come back 10 minutes later. They're like, that wasn't the right chocolate shop. Never mind. And they left. Did not bring me or the driver any chocolate. That's the beef. How do you make people wait for you to go into a chocolate shop and not bring people back chocolate? I unacceptable. That's the beef. You don't like
Spicy.
You don't what? What do you want more?
No. But he doesn't know about the beef.
No, he doesn't. But now he does. So maybe.
You got wine balked.
Whoa,
baby.
You wine balked him. So, yeah. So, give me another one because that's not really a beef.
Oh, I thought that's my one of my big comedy beefs. I mean, what's his name? I mean, Orny Adams was rude to me, but that's kind of his thing. You know, he was a super dick to me.
I know, but
I wouldn't expect nothing less.
But are you good with Orny now?
I'm not, but he doesn't know it.
I can call him.
He has a lot of hidden beefs.
I'm going to call him right now.
What? No, he won't remember. I don't.
Look at it.
If you want to.
So what I'm saying, it's not really a beef.
It is.
If I call him right now, but you don't want to do it,
he doesn't. What? Maybe I don't understand what beef is. But for me, a beef is something silently that I hold inside.
no, I think a beef is two entities who don't like each
Describe
other.
one of yours. So
No. I have no beefs. It's just all one sided.
Oh, they're all in your head.
Single-sided beefs inside of
So
my.
you have
head.
resentment.
resentments.
Yes.
Right.
I don't have any beefs.
But you don't have I have so many beefs.
I bet you do.
Yeah. I'm beef man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So
What rank your top 2 beefs? Top 3 beefs?
Ooh, top. I mean,
Well, they're generally against Asians.
Wow.
Other Asians. You know what I mean?
Really?
really.
Yeah. So
Pro
it's,
Asian hate guy. Over
it's Mongolian beef.
It's beef with broccoli.
Yeah,
I
beef
get
with
it.
broccoli. So, but yeah. But did you ever meet your girlfriend back in the hotel?
Wait, what?
Well, you at the chocolate shop,
Yes, I did.
and she was at the hotel.
Yeah, she was there. I did meet her. She was. It's the one from I did this This Is Not Happening story about a semi-homeless woman that I was dating for a while.
Yeah.
And that was her. So she was okay. She
What do you
knows how
mean
to take
semi?
the bus.
What do you mean semi-homeless?
Well, she wasn't homeless when I met her, and then she ended up homeless.
While you were dating her?
Yes.
Is she dirtier?
Yes. She's like a gutter punk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like that?
I mean, I liked her. Yeah.
Yeah. Is she still alive?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh,
but yeah,
no.
but yeah, it's but yeah, I was meeting her there, and we did meet up, so it wasn't the end of the world. But I could have met up and handed her a chocolate, and that would have been nice. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been nice. Yeah. Plug your special.
Oh, the special is on. It's coming out on 10/19. I don't know when this comes out. It's on 10/19. Premieres at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and it's on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@LouisKatzComedy.
And do you like it?
This is special?
Yeah.
I think it's my best work. I think it's amazing. I hope people watch it, you know. I spent all my own money on it. My channel's not even monetized, so I'm stupidly I'm not going to make any money on it, but I just want people to see it, you know.
Oh man, I'll be honest. I've always been what?
A huge fan?
Well, let me finish before you make a face. Okay?
I don't know. You're looking at me. You ice me with these. You're in this, by the way. I didn't ask permission yet for it. And
Dave Attell. Who's up? Dave Attell.
Dave Attell's in
Yeah.
it. This is the cold open.
Yeah.
This is actually the trailer. You're in the trailer.
I am.
Yeah.
Mark Normand.
Mark Normand. You're in it earlier on. You're not going to be in it again.
Ari.
Put it at the top. Here you go.
Oh, there I am.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But would you ever just
What?
consider this?
What?
If you came back here, I would pay you. Mm-hmm. Could we write together?
Yes.
You would still do that. You're not.
Fuck yeah.
You're humble enough to do that.
Why is that humble to take a writing job? I don't have.
Not just you and I. Just write some jokes. I think we and I. You think, your mind is like down my alley.
Oh, dude, I'm down.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
That's why I've always liked you.
Yeah.
You're the only guy actually I've ever used as a help me write jokes.
Really?
That like have jokes still in my act.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. I would love to do that. I really would.
And he also, Louis,
What?
really good to see. I love you so much.
I love you too.
And I
Thanks for
want
having me.
all the fans listening right now. I want you to check out Louis Katz. He really is. If you don't know him, you're dumb. Honestly, it's like he's like. We all love him, and the reason why we love him, we don't like his look, we don't like his style. We just think that he's a fucking funny mind,
Thank you, man.
a
Thank you.
funny comic.
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? And so, I had to get you on here.
I appreciate it.
You
man.
know?
It means a lot.
So go check him out.
Yes,
Any
thank you.
website or anything?
Well, the website's just louiskatz.com, but it's really all about this special. I'm just pushing people to watch this special.
We're going to watch it.
Thank you.
Everyone's
What's the special again?
What?
What's the name of the special again?
The special is called Present Tense, and it's on my YouTube channel.
And it says, Louis Katz, the best comedian you've never heard of.
That's the clickbait just for YouTube.
Right.
And I'm not actually calling it that.
Can I say something, too? It's just last thing I want to say, interview look,
What?
is the sides of your hair.
The sides of my hair?
Yeah, because it's balding up there.
It's bald everywhere.
Grow that side out.
I've thought about that.
And make it wild.
A curly vibe.
Yeah, like a curly vibe. Yeah, and
I think
then
that would
wear
work.
Hawaiian shirts. I'm not kidding you.
This is like, you know what this would go for? Because my wife's last name is Nunez, and mine is Katz.
Yeah.
And we're thinking about combining our names.
Yeah.
And my name could be Nuts. And if I got, if I got a doctorate, and I could be Dr. Nuts, and I grow the hair out, and I get a slide whistle, I'm just like, Dr. Nuts is here, and I'm just fucking whack.
Look at Ian Fidance.
Yes.
That look.
Yes.
You know how he has a weird look?
I do know how he has a weird.
Yeah. Are you friends with Ian?
Yeah, Attell takes either of us on the road or something.
that's right,
together.
that's right. Yeah.
I'm always, he's kind of a bizarro me. He's kind of the opposite of me, I would say, in some ways.
I know, but I'm just saying maybe some of his style.
Gross.
Really?
Beef started.
All right, I'm going to have to call him.
You can call him. Call him when I said that. You should tell him.
Yeah.
You can tell him I said that.
Yeah, I'm going to call him.
Let's get a good beef going.
Ian Fidance.
Ian's got the I say he's got the head of a dad and the body of a son who's disappointed. Who that dad is disappointed.
Yeah.
Big fat hog hotline.
Very good.
Where I'm not just a member, I'm also the president.
So I'm with Louis Katz right now, and he's talking mad shit.
Oh my God, this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Tell him if anyone has a question about the Middle East, talk to him for 5 minutes, and that'll help him pick a side.
Yes.
Funny.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. So that's good. But he's saying that you don't have a good style.
Whoa, oh my God. Oh,
He'll bring one shirt on the road for a full weekend. It fucking stinks. It's disgusting.
Yeah, you're stinky.
I'm stinky.
You're
Yeah.
stinky.
Stinky?
Yeah.
Fucker swims in fucking hand sanitizer.
Right.
Wow.
That's right.
I gotta be clean, guy. Who also shits publicly more than anyone I've ever met. God, I love him, but holy shit, I will fight him and just knock his block off.
All right. Okay. So, okay.
Knock my block.
Yeah. All right. I love you. I'm going to talk to you soon. You're too clean.
I am. I'm physically. I am clean. I
Yeah.
bathe. I'm a big bather. I like
yeah.
soap. I'm into conditioner.
Okay. So
Shampoo sometimes.
he would be the guy. Do you like Jordan? Who?
I don't know Jordan as well as Ian.
Oh yeah.
Does, but she's very funny. They both
He won't
seem
put
funny.
you on his podcast.
Dude, everyone else has responded. I'm doing ones. He's just so flaky about it. I think because he's. I don't know the thing. I think Jordan is. I think Ian's it's a little intense for him to wrangle everybody and to manage the whole thing. I mean, to have Ian being
As soon as I'm in New York, he just has me on.
yeah, I figured it feels that way. It feels that anyone it feels that
there's
way
no wrangling.
it feels that way for everybody except for me, which is interesting because we're friends.
That's interesting. Well, I want to start a beef.
I feel like you just did it. I think,
yeah, I think I did it.
we were arguing before we got here, so
really?
Yeah, because he's not putting. Everyone else has been very responsive. It should be it's literally 2 blocks from my apartment in Brooklyn.
Wow.
And it's the closest one.
Yeah.
We're friends, and I can't get a spot on that one. So I don't know what his problem is.
Wow.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah,
You did it, Bobby.
Wow.
he's got too much ska on his head. It's fucking up his brain.
Are you envious of him?
Envious of him?
Yeah.
No, we're different.
I love it.
I don't think we're like it's not. We're not playing. We're not selling the same thing. I feel.
I know you're not.
Yeah.
You're not. Yeah.
Yeah. But he's to be honest, he's a fun ass dude. You ever go with him to like a strip club? That's a good time.
No.
He has a good time at a strip club.
Yeah. He's a good time in general. I've eaten pizza with him.
Yeah, that's fun too.
Yeah.
It's almost like a strip club, but less
yeah.
fun. Slightly less.
But it's
fun.
funny because whenever I'm in New York, you and I don't hang out.
Well, you should text me.
I know, but the thing is the people always hang out with me.
What do you mean?
Like Ian, everyone's like around me.
How am I supposed to know that?
You should know.
How should I know?
They know.
Why do they know? Because you
People just
text
know.
them.
No.
When is the last time you were there?
A month ago.
Why didn't you text me?
They text me.
I
know.
did text you. I texted you exactly a month ago.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, give him a round of applause. Louis Katz.
Thank you so much.
God, those are insane. Your titties are so insane, dude.
Thank you.
Thing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So finish.
Oh.
No, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish this, okay? So I go, Jules, right? Jules, you got to go in there. She goes in there. She runs back out. And she goes, Tito Papi. I go, what? There's nobody in there. And I go, what do you mean? Nobody. Nobody's in there. I freak out. I go, what the fuck? I knew it. Now I think like
You think they've taken me?
yeah, something happened. Like I don't know how you found out of the place. In my head, I'm like, you looked at online somewhere, Googled it, and they just called this random number, and all of a sudden now you're being shipped to fucking wherever, right, as a sex slave.
Yeah.
Me, Kalila, the most scared person on earth would do that.
I don't know. So I run in there, and you're right. There was no one in there, right? And so there was a door that was illuminating. Mm-hmm. There was like a light in the. It was like right, and I asked her, Jules. I go knock on that door. She goes, no, Bobby, I can't. I go knock on the door, right? I go, I'm gonna do it. As soon as it says I'm gonna do it, your friend comes from the bottom, and you could hear me talking. And she goes, oh, Kalila's down here, right? Mm-hmm. But that's the only reason why I was there. I was saving your life.
I wanted
That's
you
what
there.
I did for you.
And I
So now
apologize.
you
You know what? You're right.
That's what I was
That's what you
doing.
did for
It's
me.
exactly
That's what
the
you did
thing.
for me.
It's
And
the
I
thing.
apologize. And I bamboozled you, right?
Yeah.
Just like you bamboozled me about the rock star thing.
Can I just say something? One more thing, by the way. I was happy to hear the rock star thing. It brought levity. I just went through like a 90-minute.
She was in this room and she was crying. You could tell she was crying.
Really?
It was dark, and she was like with blankets and a little bed, and she puts her arms out. She goes, "Hi."
I was so happy to see you. I didn't care what you said. I was just happy to see a familiar face because it was scary.
It was a scary experience. The cave.
Caves, different caves.
For me, ketamine will go wherever it needs to go, not where you want it to go.
So can you tell me about the experience from the beginning to end, or is it too personal?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, so I had been talking to a therapist and a doctor about it.
Wait, hold on to that.
Yeah.
Bobby, what's happening?
Nothing. I'm just looking at you.
You're at a 45 degree.
Bobby's got a death stare. That's a fucking mean death stare.
Please describe.
I will keep it short.
He asked the question, and apparently he wants it the way he wants it. And I'm interested because I didn't even hear all of it.
Okay.
I knew about caves.
Like a
there was
good
9 different
opportunity
caves.
to listen.
Maybe there's a reason it didn't work out, Bobby, because you don't listen.
Oh, you know what, dude? Oh my god. Okay. You know what, dude? Bro.
This is the beginning.
It's the beginning. It's the beginning of something. I'll tell you that.
And I think,
the beginning of something.
And I can tell you guys what's going on here because you guys are traveling together. You're still living. You're doing a show. I mean, this is not.
We're just
you're
lovers,
working on
but
it.
not lovers. I think that we're like deep.
We're mindfully and lovingly breaking up. Breaking up doesn't have to be this thing like fuck that bitch or all this stuff.
There's no chance of a reunion.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not my.
It's
plans.
not on my plan right now. But
Really?
no, like
Yeah.
if it's in the books for us down the future, then great. But if not, like one way or the other.
Is it not difficult to spend so much time together?
No.
You guys don't have any resentment between the two of you?
I don't know.
Wow. And you guys are comfortable like doing these long drives together like as platonic friends?
Apparently, we are. We did it.
Well, that's very interesting. Well,
Is it?
I don't know.
we
I mean,
spend whole days together.
We spent whole days together.
Yeah.
and is there any physical intimacy still?
No.
That's a lie.
What do you mean?
We're not having sex, but we're still like there's like
No, we don't do this holding.
We
Wait,
do. Can we show him the friendship?
Yeah, I
handhold?
do.
So we
I
still hold
refuse.
hands in public, but we
We'll
hold
do it
it
like
this.
It doesn't seem like a breakup.
It is.
You guys are holding hands in public?
She was on a ketamine fucking withdrawal.
Well, was that ketamine associated?
Yeah.
Or
Like she was like, I
okay.
can't walk. She goes,
Well, that's
can you
fine.
hold me?
That's
and I'm
fine.
like, fucking this bitch needs to be held after ketamine. You know what I mean? So I did it.
Not true. We accidentally held hands. We forgot that we were holding hands, and then we broke it. We broke away when we realized, like, why are we holding hands? That's
If it
what
was
happened.
ketamine related, I understand, but you made it sound like you guys just go cruise around holding hands.
No, we don't.
Accidentally sometimes.
And you guys sleep in different rooms now, I'm assuming?
No, same bed.
No, same bed.
Okay, that's a little odd.
It's not.
Not.
It's not
It
odd.
really isn't.
You guys sleep in the same bed.
Yeah. And we watch movies together at night.
And do you guys ever like cuddle on
No.
accident? No.
We stay side by side. But we
Ass
watch,
to ass?
No, but when we watch a movie on his iPad, we're pretty close.
Wow. In the same bed.
What's the problem, pal?
I don't think that's normal after a breakup.
Yeah, maybe in your twisted little world.
I just think there's
It's not
still
normal.
something happening.
No, because I've talked to my therapist,
Yeah.
the one that I canceled today for you, which now I fucking,
Exactly.
now I
and then,
fucking
of course, and
regret.
now it's just another thing that we're throwing the resentment bucket. We scheduled this 2 weeks ago, bro. Okay.
I didn't. These guys did, and did I not yell at you the other day?
Oh, so you weren't even happy about it? You
No,
weren't even
because
like, you know
normally,
what?
normally I would. I don't know why you bring this out of me, but normally I'm gonna say normally I would cancel it, right? But
You keep bringing it up.
this time I
Which is
didn't.
Obviously.
Anyway, let's go. Let's
It's
go
not
back
like
to.
it's not like a compliment like you think it is. It's like another thing in the resentment bucket against tricky Jew Ethan.
Right. So
But
now, to answer your stupid question, right, is we're mindfully doing it in a loving way. You know, eventually she's going to find her own place,
Okay.
right? Preferably somewhere near me so I can see the dogs easier, right? We're going to work together, right? And I like hanging out. Her family is like my family, so that's never going to change, okay? And you know, but by you prying with your little
No.
tricky mind.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And you do.
I don't know anything about it. I know you guys broke up, and I'm naturally curious. But if you're uncomfortable, I won't push it anymore.
And I just want to say this,
But I'm not-
Since you brought up the thing the gotcha thing, let's just go. If we're gonna
What
go,
gotcha
let's go.
thing?
The thing that we came onto your show, right? And you said you brought up the.
The Schwab.
See, I don't even want to say it, but yeah, that.
Well, let's not pretend like it didn't happen.
Yeah, it did happen. When you brought that up, we didn't know that you were going to bring that up. Right?
So what? I know.
I my
don't
point
vet
is
everything.
that I understand that, but what I'm saying is that that's what you are.
No, dude. No,
You're
let
a
me-
gotcha guy.
No, it's not true.
You know what I mean? And
I'm not a
came in there,
gotcha
and
guy.
I have to be honest with you, dude. It did ask her for that day. I didn't like you. I was actually.
It wasn't a gotcha thing.
I know, but I was so angry.
First
with
of
you,
all, let
dude.
me-
And it's like
okay,
and then with the mole thing after that, it's just like
Exactly.
it's a double
I knew-
gotcha.
I knew-
it's a double gotcha. So my point is that
Double
You know what I mean?
gotcha.
I'm trying to let it
This
go.
is a resentment
I'm trying
interview.
there is no resentment.
This is
but
a
you're bringing it out of
resentment
me.
interview.
So I'm just saying, I love you.
No, it's good you're getting it out there.
Yeah,
But let's talk about it, okay?
yeah, yeah.
So when you guys came on the podcast, we scheduled it way ahead of time.
Yeah.
And I told you beforehand, I said this is a live podcast before we went live. I made it very clear, you guys, this is a live show. I barely knew anything about the Brennan thing. It wasn't even a big topic on my, in my head to hit, but I knew it was a thing. And so I ask people about everything that's interesting going on in their life. And it was an interesting thing, I thought. And I asked about it. And you guys, I felt, opened the floodgate on that. I sat back and let it happen. And I felt like you guys were giving it to me, and I was just taking what was out there. I don't feel I coaxed you or Kalila or manipulated you guys at all.
If I go to a dam...
And frankly, I resent the insinuation.
Oh, really?
Yes.
If I go to a dam, right, and I put a little explosive on the dam, right?
I didn't say that.
Just listen to what I'm saying. If I go to a dam, I put a little explosive on the dam, right? And the dam breaks, and all this water comes through, right?
Yeah.
I can't then just go, I didn't know, right?
Yeah, but I didn't
all
put a
this
fucking
water was going to
explosive.
come.
I didn't put an explosive on the dam.
Yeah, you did. You put a little.
How?
You think in your mind, right, that you bringing up the Brendan Schaub is a little
You
thing.
guys could
You're
have
saying a
said-
little explosive.
you could
But what
have
I'm
said-
saying to you, let me finish what I'm saying, right? But what? And my throat's getting sore. My throat's
Throat
getting
polyps, yeah.
Right, I'm getting throat sore.
Stage
But
polyp.
what I'm saying, right, is that you knew, right?
No.
Yes.
I knew what.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell
I
you
knew
why.
what. I knew
Because
what.
you know that we're podcasters, right? It's not like you're not. If we're not people that you're having on that you have no knowledge of who they are, what they do.
That's
right?
even
you
more.
know
You're a
that when you put the
podcaster.
fucking,
You know how to edit
when you know you
yourself,
put
bro.
the fucking dynamite on the.
You know how to talk and what not to talk about.
That's
and if
what
you
we're
didn't want
actually
to,
not very good at because we're.
well, that's not my problem, Mr. Fucking Explosives on the dam.
But I didn't. I thought.
I like that. I like it.
I didn't feel coaxed. I think you're
Thank
right.
you for saying that, and you said that, and I appreciated
Explosives
it.
on the
I didn't
dam.
feel that at all. I take full responsibility of the fact that was I able to explain myself in a way that was like true to what was happening in our relationship. That I bungled. He bungled that as well, explaining like the open relationship stuff.
Because we never even wanted to even
I
talk
didn't even
about it.
bring that
We
up.
didn't even want to talk about it.
I didn't even know about that.
But
you
we
guys
We
brought
had
that
to
up
because
there.
you brought up the thing.
I didn't
and
bring up
me
the
talking
Hawaii
about it
thing.
is the water of the dam.
Bro, maybe your fucking dam had cracks in it, and the water, and I didn't even set the explosive.
That's fine. No,
But I
it
didn't
did
even
have cracks. It did have cracks, but you just said an explosive.
I did.
Even if it was a BB, right? Not a BB. Even if it was like a little tiny
I was
firecracker.
trying- I was
a little
trying-
pop. Thank you.
No.
Yes,
I
yes,
was
yes.
there to repair the dam, and it was so fundamentally fucked that I was there trying to mend it up, and it just what came forth was a catastrophic meltdown. I didn't think it was catastrophic. I thought it was good and healthy. I still think it was good. You regret that podcast? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, it led to us breaking up. But anyway, my point is
it
this.
did.
Because I think that
Really?
we would have probably taken a lot longer to deliberate whether or not we were going to stay together. But I don't see it as I actually see it as a blessing in disguise because it forced us to confront what was like bits and pieces of information that was out there about us
Right.
that I didn't like. So it was like, you know what, we need to talk about whether or not we're going to stay together. So it kind of forced us to face it.
Okay. But I personally felt that it was a healthy, open, interesting conversation.
Okay.
But obviously
you
disagree.
No, I don't disagree.
A lot of people came out in support of you, which must have felt nice.
Yeah, but there are also other people that.
Fuck Brendan Schaub, that meat-headed fuck. How about that?
Yeah, but see, you can do that.
Yeah.
And congratulations. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can live in that.
I don't want you to.
Yeah.
Because you're above it. You're better than that, Bobby. You are.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to war with the guy.
But I resent this insinuation that I'm a gotcha guy, because I'm not a gotcha guy.
You're not. What are you then?
I just
You're a regular guy?
I just was doing
You
an
think
interview.
you're a regular interviewer?
I was-
You're Anderson Cooper. You think you're Anderson Cooper? You think you're Ari Melber, like just a guy from MSNBC? No, you're not, right? You're a gotcha guy.
Couldn't you have just said? Couldn't you have just said? We don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
I just said, "What's up with Brendan Schwab?" And then you guys were like, bleh.
Because you kept reiterating that it's live.
Wrong.
What?
Wrong.
Before you said, this is live.
And so I was telling you.
Okay, anyway, I don't want to go. We're going in circles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what you did. But anyway, yeah, that's what you did. Let's just
Thank
move on.
you, Delilah, for defending me.
Yeah.
Because you're more.
I love you though,
perceptive
and the text the other day when you said, "Why don't we hang out and have dinner and stuff like that?" I really want to do that.
Oh, let's do it.
I would love to do that.
I wasn't sure.
I would love to do that.
I would love to do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take him to eat the Bing bread at Major Domo.
So, ketamine.
Who cares about my ketamine?
No,
I'm curious. He's curious.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who's scary as fuck.
Let's go to the details.
Yeah.
You walk in there, right?
Second by second.
Second by second.
Yeah.
You go in there, and then what do they say? Welcome to
Hell.
Welcome to hell. Yeah. She looked like she had gone through a real ordeal. Like when I first saw her, I was like, holy shit, that was something. Because she was like kind of pale. You could tell that she had been crying hard. She was a little trembly a little bit. And she was a sensitive little tiny baby. And I did. That's what it felt like. But I was just excited to tell her about my UTC experience. And then also, I was very excited to because also you have to understand that when we drove up there from LA, we hadn't eaten all day because I was promised a really good meal because I had the night before, like I said, And
I found a restaurant that
Don't say it,
had
because they're
really
really
good
nice people.
reviews,
Really nice people.
and everyone was like, "This is the best place in Ensenada."
What kind of food was it? Can you
It
say
was
that?
just like American, probably
American, yeah.
fusion.
What did you get? Like a steak or like a burger?
Anyway,
But it
you're not doing this. Right
not good.
now. You're not doing this with.
I
me right
can't talk to you, Bobby.
now. I love you. It's a deep love.
So
Terrible.
did you guys have a long, in-depth conversation, or were you just kind of like, was it so much that you didn't exchange that much words with them and then kind of just left?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Yeah, and she was
Wow.
like, "It might take a couple days. You might,
Wow. And how long after did you start feeling like normal or good or fine?
3-4 hours.
Okay, wow.
It's still a bit.
Is that an okay question for you, Bobby?
Very good. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm just learning from you, bud. Thanks for coming here. So
But I had to
I can
keep
learn
this-
from the master.
You know what you did? You canceled your therapy for an anti-therapy session.
It's made it worse.
Yeah.
This
That's what it feels like.
This is just gonna fuck your brain up.
No,
this
it's
whole
not,
thing.
man. It's all good, dude. So what did we learn today? We learned.
Oh, we're wrapping it up.
No, because we're gonna do it on helpful advice.
I thought that's what we just did.
No, but people ask us.
We learned that you're a mall rock star. Isn't that what we learned?
I said it in honestly. Everyone listening to him right now, it's not like I was just because I was playing this little game with Jules because she's so shy, right? That we're at the mall, so anybody was like, "Can I get a photo?" After they would leave, I would look at Jules and I would wink, right? And it bothers her, and I can tell when people come up to us, it kind of makes her feel uneasy. So I was just kind of like digging in on this little inside joke that Jules and I had, right? And so then when we went there, I never thought it would be shared out public, but I go, tell her, and I just to make Jules feel uncomfortable, but it wasn't a braggadocious kind of a thing, So if anyone listening to me right now, I'm pretty cool, man, and chill. You know what I mean about those things. I want to be able to say that I honestly think that you and I are similar in many ways.
Yes.
Do you think so?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think we're similar in many ways. I think you're a little bit more educated than I am.
Educated?
Yeah.
Did you go to college?
No.
What do you mean educated?
You just seem brighter.
No.
Okay.
No, you're super smart.
Okay, but you seem bright to me. But I think
Thank you,
there's
bud.
there's a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
I think you're fashionable.
You do?
I do.
Oh, thank you. I think you're
I
fashionable.
think you
too.
have a vibe. You know what I mean? And I really do want to become some friends with
Me
you.
too. I think we should.
And I think I've overcome your sabotage.
No.
Yeah, I have overcome it. I forgive your sabotage. I've overcome and I've forgiven your sabotage and your
You want to come over this weekend?
diabolical. I would love to. Your diabolical things that you did,
I didn't do that.
and I forgive you. I really do. And I have to be mindful that you are who you are,
Oh my god.
and you have a style. You know what I mean? That's just not my style in terms of potting. But I do forgive you, and they were all funny. And when I did the mole thing at the hospital, I laughed with the doctor. I go, that was a really good prank.
It
right?
wasn't
And
a
we both laughed.
prank. That's what was fucking me up because he
so
texted
let's do
me.
an unhelpful advice. Thank
Oh wait,
you.
let me go. Wait, let me finish these text messages because you says to me.
No, I don't want to do this.
He sends me a picture of him in the doctor's office. He goes, "Hey, fuck face, the mole is nothing, you fuck face."
Yeah.
I said, did he say it looked weird or anything? He said, nope, wasted time, brother. I'll get you back one day.
Prank war.
I says, I thought I was saving your life. You said, no, man, it's a Jew trick. I'm Korean. Revenge.
I did say that.
And I said, I was, while you were texting me, I was in the basement dying of COVID.
Yeah.
And you go, I said, I have COVID, go easy on me. You said, Luke,
Oh, yeah, that's
I hope
the-
you get COVID twice.
Yeah. And that's why and that's why I felt that's why I didn't get revenge on you because I feel like karma did.
Right.
With
I had it
COVID,
coming.
with the
I
COVID, you had it coming.
Yeah.
So when you said you had COVID, I'm like,
And
that's
then
karma.
after wishing
for,
me
for the
death.
Brendan Schaub thing and for the mole thing. Anyway, let's do an unhelpful advice, and I forgive you. I forgive you.
And then
go
after
ahead.
you wish me death, you go, hey, what do you think about your ad agency? Are they pretty cool?
Go ahead, unhelpful advice.
Oh, and then I want to ask you one more thing before we move on to that. How are you feeling now that you've get through the experience? Do you feel like it helped? Because I've heard there's been really interesting research that ketamine can help cure symptoms of depression for like 6 months. That's
Longer
really
even,
interesting.
up to a year.
Okay, look at me right now.
So do you feel?
Don't do this.
No.
I want to
Why?
answer
Yeah,
Ethan. I want to answer Ethan. He seems
No.
sincere.
Yeah, I am sincere.
Yeah.
It's just.
Well, just do it real fast. I just want to know.
You see what he's doing?
What am I doing?
I will report back in a couple weeks and months from now because I am very hopeful about it.
Okay.
Even though it was dreadful, I do feel a sense of like kind of this like weird afterglow. And I slept so deeply last night, and I hadn't been able to sleep in a long time.
Oh wow.
So,
That's
and
good.
last night was the first time that I was able to, and I woke up feeling like relief.
Oh wow.
Even
That's
though
awesome.
it was, so
Really?
I feel hopeful.
Bobby, what the fuck?
Really, dude?
I am genuinely interested in her story. That's an unusual experience. She got treated for depression with ketamine. That's like pretty interesting.
I'm worried about
rare
your health.
experience. My health?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me more.
And I don't want to be rude about it,
Go ahead.
but you did get a little bigger,
I know we talked about it on my podcast.
and I want you to get help.
I did. I started.
No, I want you to go to
medicine.
a farm or something.
a farm. And what am
No,
I
like
going to do on
like
the
a
farm?
place, like a place where they lock you down and they tell you.
Oh, like a fat farm.
I wouldn't want to say the word. I didn't want to say the word.
A fat farm. It's,
Yeah.
You make it sound like I'm going to lock me up with the cattle and eat out of a trough.
No, what I'm saying is, I think you should be locked away.
Yes.
And no, I'm being forced to do the exercises because I believe that you're not going to do it. I believe that you're not eating the right things.
Right.
I think the last time I saw you, you're even bigger now.
No, that's
And that's impossible. Like with 2
Yeah,
weeks,
no.
right? You are.
But you're not taking that great care of yourself. You're dipping again.
Thank you.
And eating garbage
dipping
every day.
Do you know how bad that is, bro?
You know what?
You're scared of cancer. I wouldn't.
All right.
Dipping,
You know what
dude.
you're doing right now, dude?
Right.
And you know, and I've only
Just
been
because
positive.
just because my health issues are visible to everybody because I'm fat doesn't mean that you are go out there dipping, bro. If I could see the
Shut
fact that
the
you
fuck
dip,
up.
that shit.
Shut the fuck up, dude. All right.
Just saying.
Number one, you know what I'm saying, dude? You're gonna die. All right.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. Look at you.
Yeah.
But I love you, and as well.
Yeah, but you're gonna die of
Unhelpful
mouth
advice.
cancer before I die of fucking heart failure.
And if that's the case, then that's the case, bud.
Just saying. Just because mine is visible doesn't mean that you're healthier than I am. You mouth cancered fat. You're kind of gooey yourself, buddy.
You just call me gooey.
Yes, I'm looking at your tight little shirt. A little bit gooey. Now I might be fat.
All right.
But at least I'm not gooey.
All right.
Oh, there's a difference.
Oh, there's a difference. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Anyway, how long does it take for the ketamine to do they give you a timeline where they're like, it takes so much time before you maybe start feeling?
I think it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
They just say be easy on yourself next couple days. If you have any revelations, downloads, even if you're feeling uncomfortable and you're in a dark place, like please call us anytime.
Have you reached out to them?
Like a chunky.
Yeah,
bubble.
this morning.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just to say I was okay.
Chunk
Oh, that's good. But I feel like that deep sleep you got is actually a really good sign.
I think so, too.
That's really powerful, like a good solid night's sleep, especially when haven't had it in a long time.
Next to him, no less.
Right?
When I look at you, that's the noise I hear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Me too.
Gilbert, now's the time.
Now's the time.
Unhelpful advice with Ethan. Hey guys, in my early 20s, I began experiencing severe hair loss. My friends at the time even bullied me about it, causing my sense of self-confidence to plummet. I had a hard time approaching love interests, interviewing for jobs, and even meeting new friends, all because of the anxiety I had felt waiting for someone to mention that I had no hair. Now I'm in my late 20s.
That would be Bobby.
And while I'm come to accept that I won't have hair, I'm still not 100% comfortable with it. How do you guys handle body image and self-confidence problems? Having been a fan of Bobby my entire life, I admire how comfortable he is in his own skin. I feel the Poto King may be able to give me some advice on